Hey guys, thanks for joining us again. I'm really excited about this video that we're doing today. I've entitled this message, Drink Your CoCo. And no, we're not talking about hot chocolate with marshmallows, but I promise when you drink this CoCo, it will change and make a difference in your life. I'm going to start off by reading Romans chapter 6, verses 3 through 8. And I'm going to read it from the King James Version, but it's also with a literal translation of the original Greek that's been added for emphasis. So it's going to read just a little bit different. So listen to this. It says in verse 3, it says, "Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Jesus Christ were baptized into his death? Therefore, we are co-buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life. For if we have been co-planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection. Knowing this, that our old man is co-crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. For he that is dead is freed from sin. Now if we have co-died with Christ, we believe that we shall also co-live with him." Co-crucified, co-buried, and co-raised. Now there's one other that we need to mention, and that is co-seated. In fact, in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 6, the Apostle Paul says this, "He raised us up with Christ, the exalted one, and we ascended with him into the glorious perfection and authority of the heavenly realm. For we are now co-seated as one with Christ." Now, of course, that's the Passion Translation. But did you get the last part? For we are now co-seated as one with Christ. When? Now. Not someday in the sweet by and by, but right now. So we're co-crucified, we are co-buried, co-raised, and we are now co-seated with him in the heavenlies. It actually says heavenlies, not just heaven, for there are layers and degrees, realms of heaven. That's another subject, but it's not just one place. He says we are seated with him in the heavenlies. Okay, so now there's a Greek word here that I want to explain, where it says we are seated with him, we are co-buried with him, raised with him, so forth, with. Okay, the word that is used there is the Greek word S-U-N, but it's pronounced soon, not sun. Okay, it doesn't sound that way, but it's S-U-N. In English, this word is translated with, but as a prefix, it is rendered co, C-O, co, thus co-buried, co-raised, co-seated, co-crucified. And this word co, this is what I want you to get. This word co expresses the closest possible union. In other words, it's actually face to face. And I'm going to read a verse out of John chapter 1, verse 2, that will show you this. See, if I said to you, would you like to go with me to the store? If we got in the car and you were seated in one seat, maybe in the back, I'm seated in the front, you're going with me, I'm going with you to the store. But that's not what is implied here. This word that's given is the closest possible union to. It's a face-to-face union with. In fact, John chapter 1 and verse 2 says this. It says, "And the living expression was with God, yet fully God. They were together face to face in the very beginning. So from the very beginning, the Father and the Son were not just with, they were face to face together. Okay, so that's why this word is important to understand. And the King James rendering there with is really not a good rendering. It's actually face to face and co. That's why when we understand that we are co-crucified, in other words, with Him, in union with Him. In fact, it is the two becoming one. See, what this does is it allows us to see that what Christ did was not only for us, but it was with us. We have fully, get this, participated in His death, in His burial, in His resurrection, and in His ascension, being co-seated with Him. We are now co-seated with Him. We have been given union already. It's already done. See, there are many people today that are striving to get and to have union with Jesus, with Christ, with Yahweh, with the Father. But what we simply need to do is this. We just simply need to know, K-N-O-W, that we already have it. It's already done. It's a fact. It's the truth. It is absolutely true today, right now, in your life, in my life. And this is important to us. That's why it's important to drink our CoCo daily. So let's drink our CoCo before we end this video. Let's say this together. I am co-crucified with Christ. I am co-raised with Him. I am co-buried with Him. And I am now co-seated with Him in the heavenlies. Wow, did you get that? Did you feel the power that was in that declaration, that when you say, I am those things, I am crucified, buried, raised, and seated with Him? What a difference that makes to your soul, to your mind, to your feelings, your emotions. It will absolutely revolutionize and change you from the inside out. So guys, I pray this becomes a revelation to you as you will make those declarations every day, not just once a week on Sunday, but every day. Make those declarations, the CoCo declarations, and see how it will make a difference to you and in you. So I hope this helped you guys. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Reach up there and hit the thumbs up. Give us a like. And if you like this video, will you please go down there and give us a comment and let us know why you liked it. We'll try to reply to those as well. So guys, until next time, we say kingdom blessings always.